Hello, guys. What's up? What's up? We got ourselves another session of playing Esoteric EBB. So, I hope you guys are ready. Okay, this is done. Hello. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything is set up, and we can go and play. So we did our secondary quest, and uh, let's see. I mean, we are in the second day of the coast, so let's go and check out what else we can find. Okay, yeah, we can see what she's doing, right? Get do a behold check. Old stern glorious, nice. We wasted our behold check on her and engage. Good day, cleric. Her voice is cold and emotionless. You might want to say what you want. Don't bother with frivolity. Celestials are higher beings and you must engage them in that manner. That's correct, actually. Constitution, muster of the courage. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, nice. That's a good. You clench. You pause unnecessarily bodily functions. Okay. And some necessary ones like breathing. Then you focus on the goal. Speech. Tell me about Ut. She stops writing. Get out of there. Right now, run. She mimics a shy, faded man god. Ut of Novrik. So, so he's your god. You serve him like I do? No. She lifts her hand pointing towards your chest. I serve his remnants. Okay. Meaning something akin to children of dragon. Okay. Cities. Uh, the city is more than just remnant. She does not react. She disagrees. The celestial turns her head in your direction. Just a bit. I uphold the honor service to the coin lord. Sounds like a shitty job. A job. She does not feel she has any other option. She turns back to her documents. I am unsure about many things. Yet for now I serve. Okay. For good or evil. Her stance, it relaxes, ever so slightly, settles in your presence. You have got an in. Nice. Gathering term for okay. Should I even? I should keep talking to her. She is lonely, but does her demeanor does not scream, "Please socialize with me." I know. I have seen women like that, and damn, you just get on their nerves the more you talk to them. You can't do something about it. Will you join my party? You seem like a strong companion. No, I am busy, cleric. Well, I asked if you play the cards right, it might anything's possible. Disappointed, highly disappointed. What do you know about the pale man in the morgue? She boss Luke closes the book floating before her. Avoid that creature. There is a darkness there. Her halo spins erratically for a moment. I even been told to not interfere. He is too powerful. You should serve him instead. Both with morticians and his helpers. The pale man's reputation is insane. What the hell is he? I'm surely a powerful wizard in hiding. Is he a wizard? Of course. At best, he's a weak arcanist. At more worst, he's a powerful arcanist. Okay. Did he have something to do with the t-shirt? Not likely. Why? Wisken has been a presence here for almost 4 decades. To my knowledge, during all this time, he has never caused any issue. Beyond that, Wisken is also tight. Oh, that's the guy who brought me back to life. Since there are many drivers in the investigation, it would be strange if Wisken was behind it. Although, if you find any evidence towards involvement, let me know. Helpers, mercenaries, creatures who roam below, dark spirits. They are unofficially sanctioned. None oppose their presence, nor Wisken keeps them in line. Okay. Another reason for not to get in Wisken's way. Shouldn't I keep an eye on him then? If you wish. I suggest not engaging. Don't. You'll get in trouble. Okay. Good info, thanks. She opens her book again. Okay. What do you think about goblins? What information do you require? How are they? How are they? As a people here. Um. Can I trust the shifter? Lewis is Lewis' powerful creature. Do not trifle with her or her pawns. Her behavior is clean and highly acceptable. However, she does meddle in dark actions when needed. She looks at you for a few seconds, perform your duties, and leave. That is my advice. Weak willed and powerless as individuals, creatures that survive through resilience of group. I agree. App description of company. Her glances at you. It would describe humans the same way she speaks through. Fair, we are weak alone, strong together. She nods slowly, but I do not see it as a negative. The voice softens. Humility and trust are important traits in all for all. Agreed. Yes, she's a softie after all. Spoken like a true celestial bound by selfless ideals. What do goblins do here, just in general? For manual militia duty. Okay. Last decade, they have taken up near all such posts on tall set. Okay. This appears to be primarily security housing, lack of access to higher paying jobs. Okay, so they are second class citizen in this place. The goblins are a trouble yet slowly integrated part of Norway today, from what I have feel awkward. It appears to be highly politicized topic. I apologize if I have made you uncomfortable. Oh my god, the angel is apologizing. Whoa, she is correct. The goblins are scary. They scare you. What did Ur expect when he had them in this city? What would magically turn them into magic model citizen? Grow 20 inches and turn pale? idiotic. One does not mangle folk together like bricks. The blue one is correct. Today, that is at heartwarming too. Truth should obviously have magically re-educated each. We are talking about re-education camps now. A mindless servant instead. That would have been future proof and efficient. Oh no. It is not very heartwarming. What else? You have a very cool armor. Thank you. She is welcome. She's practiced the formal way of answering a compliment because in her culture one does not do such thing. I know I'm very generous. She just keeps working. Okay. Do you sit here all day or what? No, clinic. What do you do then? When a coin lot does not require my service, I tend to the archives from dawn to dusk normally. Then I perform a patrol as described in my service contract. So you stay here all day, then you go out all night. Yes, I work cleric. Can I come with you on your patrol? No, cleric. You're unable to fly and unable to carry you. You can cast fly once. It was not worth the investment. You're going to you go and you got sick while doing it. Sounds boring. Those feelings are very human. The spy service is to coin lord. Okay. Do you have an ethereal? You are ethereal, yet also imposing woman. Imposing, ethereal. Her telepathic voice gets dropped down to several octaves. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. See, if I can't do this, it's never gonna happen. Okay. So, yo, bro, I flirted with the angel. I did. Yes, this stupid guy did flirt with this angel who can crush me if he wants. This woman, she is not the type to appreciate being talked at, nor is she one for flattery, obviously. She is alien to you and this place. This is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I can figure out what to say, right? I need a follow up. You give her some compliments, although they might not be appreciated as much. So you can regrettably, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to bust out a secret. Oh yes. It's time to be genuine. Okay. Look up at the angel. Her eyes stare at you, waiting for whatever words you let out next. Clear your throat. You hear the telepathic voice in your head. Cleric. I think you are very beautiful and I would like to talk with you more. Damn. If that can't make the ladies weak in the knees, what nothing else will, right? This is the best line you can say, right? Scream internally. Something like that. Anyways, I think okay, let's do this. peeved. Oh my god, nobody has told her that? The voice repeats the words halfway before coming to a stop in your mind. One by one, rotating eyes begin to look at away from you, focusing on the wall, ceiling, and clutter. Oh my gosh, she's blushing. Mess around the guard tub, anything but you. She's genuinely flustered. See, I said it. She's blushing. Good or bad, you sure have an effect on her. You're now you now whatever you do, do not lose your confidence. You heard me. I have I have understood you, cleric. Her cold accent does not change, but rotating halo of eyes begins to spin faster and faster. Either frustration or something else. Excitement, no. I think it couldn't be. Oh. However, there is work to be done, and you are all busy as well. That's true. The halo comes to a stop. She's attempting to focus. Let us reconvene. We shall reconvene, cleric. Reconvene? Wait, that means you were convening? Okay. We are convening. One of her many eyes turns back to you. We are convening. Okay. Convention is happening, I see. Wonderful. Simply marvelous. You have got her right in your pouch of holding after the election. Her eyes fall back. Every girl in this place is giving me after the election. Focus on the tea shop, cleric. That wasn't so bad, eh? Sometimes you just got to take a risk like that, but it all on the line, woman. Take that. Jesus, good lording hells. What's the Jesus? Okay. That was intense. The contents of your stomach are pushing up. Keep it in. Damn you now. Now you can relax. Go do whatever you were doing before. This is embarrassing. This is a woman. Despite a celestial appearance, do not be so flustered. Be glad. Be joyful. Have a good day, dear. Damn. Damn. Just damn. So we have flirted with everyone else, right? Uh, uh, this is the woman everywhere. Oh, what a man is based only the nation get from your goal. Get a date, a real date. Good luck. All right. One second, guys. My mic stand has come up. Ah. Ah. Eh. Okay. Alright, my mouse is all. Oh, fuck. Now my keyboard has gone off. One sec. Now my uh, keyboard is fixed. Well, she has her aura is so strong. Even my computer is getting fucked right now because I tried to flirt with her. Damn. Okay, so we flirted with the orc, we flirted with the tiefling, we flirted with this fucking sphinx. Now we flirted with this girl who is an half angel. So let's go. Thank you to this game for giving me so many flirting options. I can't go in here as well, so we can just do this and resume one of the. I think we need to go to that guy, right? The our what do you call our companion? What's his name? Forget his name. Why do I forget his name? Uh, shit. Snell. Yeah, his name is Snell. Okay, not this way. We need to go to the waterfront because we have not gone to the waterfront. Engage. Good afternoon, cleric. The goblin gives you a questioning. Ready to head out? Yeah, more or less. Goblin collects his things, strapping a pouch on his hip, adjusting his jacket. As he finishes up, he says, "By the way, yesterday with Darrow, thanks. Doesn't make you much of a difference to people like him, but seeing you stand up to Darrow like that, priceless. Everything is warm. I only did what was right. What an honorable cleric we picked up. Oh boy. Finally, Shells puts her pouch inside his inner jacket pocket. Alright, I'm ready. Smell joined the party. Head out. What was this? Sentinel tall said. No, no. I want to go to the waterfront. There's no way to go anywhere here. Fuck. Let's go to the river. And so the river should go to riverfront, right? Yep, I think so. We came this way. That was a very low, but probably didn't hear. Wait. Standing in the pillar crossing like it is just waiting. It's calming. Don't think they heard you. Bang the door. In the second, sit. The door slides open from within. You see glance of hairy face. No milk. Why not? Why not? You hear a grumble on the. Oh, it's you. You remember me? I do. The cleric that didn't interfere at all. Well, you weren't in the way for us. Well, but I have to ask, and I need to ask, Mr. City Man. You friend or foe? You just going to trust me if I am tell you I'm a friend? I suppose. So trusting that. What an idiot. Friend then. Good, good. As long as you're a friend, I'm suppose we could answer some questions. And I don't quite believe you. Sounds conflicted. Are you really an Asgirl? I need to prove I'm an Asgirl? Yes, you do. Under Advantage Snell knows them. Okay. Oof. I don't quite believe you. I am a real Asgirl, a real dwarf. Take a deep breath. What are you? Scream in a Asgalian folk song. We own the mines in Dorvish. Damn, that's some big screaming. Everyone across is going looking in your direction. You absolute embarrassment. Snail takes out his fingers from his ears. You done? Everyone heard your voice from the deepest corners of the city below. As your voice fades from the deepest echo of the Alphas mumbles out something from beyond the door. Do you believe me now? Yes, yes, just stop. Your embarrassing display appears to have made him pity you to such a degree that he's willing to let bygones be bygones. His groundbreaking approach to social manipulation is truly horrifying. Closes the silt. He hears someone yelling from behind, then you hear a click on that door. It's open. Time to make some friends. Okay then. That was easy. Ooh, another lady, can we flirt? I think we should check. Oh, wisdom, unity of all folk. Behold. Oh, fuck. Alright, and this guy. Push will earn his respect. His well for knows his privilege. He hates it. His ideal clashes with his blood. At his core, he fights for glory. Okay. What's this? But surprisingly clean inside. Why is he surprising? Visual propaganda. Behold. See me and the boys.
Oh.
Hey. You and me should be friends. Oh, okay. That was easy. If everyone was this agreeable. Give him a feast, Tom. So he joins your feast with his own. Thanks, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Looks around, then he nods. He is confused. You have confused him. You see, you should to confuse your enemy. You should confuse yourself first. You sure fit a lot of dogs into tiny apartment? Yeah, it's a lot. You should only be 5 or so. However, how many are you here? Eta, Teva, Tre, looks around, taps, fame, 6. 6? When number 6 is draw one number for 6. Okay, never stops being funny. Okay. Yeah, maybe too many right now, but it is just until the election, so it's fine. Is it really okay to keep this quiet? The machine is a bit much, but printing is important to win the election, so it's worth it. You hear the tone of his voice, adding, I hope at the end. He appears uncomfortable with the current arrangement. Alphonse, what do you know about the tea shop? Nothing really. Hey, Alphonse, Simi says you have someone. No, I did not for man. Yeah, yeah, he did. Simi's a snitch. What are you yelling about? Stop messing around. I. He nods. He nods nervously. Election? Worker party. I don't really care. I just asked so that you can tell anybody pointing out. Oh, you are not going to ask me what's what. I'm actually not voting because I am an apolitical. Looks in the eyes. I'm voting for because I am a great wizard and I should be in charge. Okay. That face, that damn stern face doesn't give you anything, love or hate. That's all for now. Thank you. Okay. What's this? Ooh, pickpocket item. No, no, no. Belt of Doven Kai. Advantage against droves. Okay. Engage. A human woman frantically checks the pipes and rolling cogs on the thick copper press. Mr. Cleric, is it? Everyone keeps talking about you for some reason. Oh, I am famous. I don't get the hype. I am pretty special like that. Cool machine. She's a nerd. Let's talk with her cool machine. Thanks. She sighs and looks up to you. Did you have anything interesting to say or are you wasting my time? Moody? Bad move, hombre. That was mean.
Hmm.
You look around the meeting. He is slowly shaking his head. Incredibly weak and turn off. She takes a breath and then crosses her arms. Look, I'm sorry. Well, apologies, I guess. But I'm busy here, very busy. Can you be quick? Whatever is whatever it is you are here for.
Huh?
And why do you have this HWBT guy with you? He weirds me out. Look, I'm just an observer or a cleric handler, I guess. She lets out a short laugh. Okay, I get it. Cleric handler, that's good. Snell shrugs. What is that thing? Copper press. She answers without looking up for the chat. You a friend or not? Can't a friend ask for legality of the copper presses? She frowns. City a bunch of inane and quite frankly oppressive laws about constitutes a legal printing business. So you're saying Shitty should allow anything to be printed? No, obviously. But then those who decide what gets on the print, what are you deeply affiliated with the city's big boy part of the city? Things get morally dubious, but I can promise you, you are on the right side of history here. Everybody says that. Every political party will say you that they are the best choice. This is no sense of doubt in her voice. The girls no more backbone got more backbone than half the bureaucrats in this palace. Cool thing you have got here. Thanks. Her voice drips of cold disdain. She would prefer to be appreciated by rebels, the youth, and cool people, not helmeted fascists. Oh, I'm a fucking fascist then. Okay. I already hate this girl. Uh, did you set this whole thing up? Why? You don't think I could? She's reading way too much into the question. She does not want you to undermine. It's impressive no matter who you are. She clicks her tongue and goes, I'm the second four woman among the youth as girl. Let her talk. My mentor, he founded the youth as girls from scratch, so I have got a lot to live up to. I enter a bit more bit before taking on editing role, so I have run with the youth again since I was a kid. While I'm happy to do it, I will admit that I'm spread a bit thin. Honestly, it is. It stops and clears her throat. Who writes all the articles? We got a circle, anonymous journalist. Why anonymous? I'm only bad folk live to see their likeness set in stone. And also the Asgard movement close to being banned as a heretical disease. We are keeping a low profile. You both editor and writer, sure. What do you write? Page jobs? Tell me more. I write about current events, guild conflicts, strikes, corrupt officials, illegal spell casting by clerics, rise land on you for a few seconds. Anything the other newspaper won't touch, basically. What kind of writing are you inspired by? I highly doubt you would know any author enjoy. Prime. She hits you with a green. What have you unleashed? Enjoy Lady Sim Kurfin. Her poem series should be mandatory reading for every young girl in Norway. If it are up to me. Okay. I don't know any crawdad. Okay. You made the last one up. She laughs. You got me. Just wanted to make sure you were awake. Okay, anymore. And politically, I really into the early books of Helga Hemlin as well. Okay. Did you know she went from peasant widow into a headliner at our biggest city protest in like a span of 4 months? She probably the girl stops talking and gives you a confused look. I mean, she walks a lot these days too. Her eyes widened. Your mom is Helga Hamlin? Yeah, so what are you yelling about? The cleric just claimed that his mom is Helga Hellbrain. The human suffragette? Yep. The other door start to mumble. Wait, you are not kidding. It's just my mom. Holy shit. Goblin turns away. This explains so much. That's crazy. Like, what the hell's yeah, crazy. Anyway, I have some other question. No, I have got some questions. I guess. Okay, well, I barely know where to start. She know exactly where to start. Like, how is she a person? Is she working or anything new? Damn, she's now interested. There, really, that's cool. I remember something about writing a novel. Oh, that's cool. I'm hoping for another collection, I guess. Yeah, collection would be nice. It would. I, as a person, she complains a lot, mostly about moving up. You live with your mom? Huh? It's not weird. Most people in Norway live in a multi-generational housing, maybe in the countryside, but I always imagined the woman was like self-made woman. I'm not sure what that's too correct. Sure sounds like mom. Yep. Yet can I meet her? I don't. Settle. Once it's all settled, I'll make sure to look her up with their commentation. I think she's voting for Party of Norway. What? Why? You must miss it. I saw her voting card another day, and it had a PON crossed line. No way. She did walk against the old guard of nationalists of her entire career, very publicly. Why would she? That's shocking. Okay, that's enough. No more. Fine. Yeah, I got some other things. Is there anything I can do for assistance? She looks up and down. Really, you want to help? If if it's not too annoying, okay then. If you have a quest for, I have a quest for you. Yes, give me the quest. More you, more of a task really, like fetch quest. If you got the quest in the title, I'm up for it. Look, I have got a massive printout. Okay. Uh, but tight on ink. What type of ink do you need? Okay. She is lying about this vendor. Clearly not a not so legal vendor. From what I understand, the entire ship is stuck in the field warehouse. Okay, I'll get it for you. Uh, it'll actually okay, like sure. Okay, good luck. All right, we got a mission. I'll be quick. Right. Boy, why don't you name me? It's an illegal paper cleric. I see. Ah, I see. What made you? A lot of things. I read Asgal for one. Original scene. Okay. I heard about her real troublemaker. Trouble is just another word for change. Suppose that's true. Where are you from? Grew up in the housing like everyone else, it seems. Okay. You're a farm boy? How hand me down, she gives me a gray. I won't tell you more than that, copper. Alright, no more. Sure. Okay. Love that place. Obviously, she's a socialist. She loves her tea shops. Rishi Drummer might have had some type of deal with someone. He had people come and go at strange times. Okay. So we could only book the shop for my meetings at specific times. Look, I didn't notice anything that's weird. It was just for the other feast item. Maybe he had a deal or something, but it's that room. Nothing else. Nothing else. Not really. He just served tea and made that clacking sound. Uh, all right. She looks hanging in the wall. Are you kidding? I'm just asking. I'm voting green. Do you want to know what I'm voting? Not really. Oh, yeah, you want anything else? She's smarter than she looks. But can't you ask me what I'm voting for just for fun? Please? No, not nothing. Anything else? Okay, she's not gonna give it. That's all for now. Thank you. Okay. So we found something out. Let's engage with this guy, Mr. City Man. Welcome to us, guys. In your tall set for short AST. Apartment full of nothing but Dover willpower. How can they be breathe in here? Sure, I got some questions I need to ask. Questions can be answered. Now, where we are very busy here, but I'll grant you some of our time. Simi was kind enough. Okay, so that is Simi's apartment. And you know the tea shop that blew up. Tell me about that. What I know? I know damn well how happy I am that none of my boys were inside at the time. Especially happy that none of the youth got hurt either. They spent a lot of time there, from what I understand. Youths? There's girl youths. He looks proud. Did you know the owner? The Birdman? No, I never spoke much of with him. Okay. But he seemed to be opportunist or anything. Something about the way he acted. Not sure what, just as a gut feeling. Where were you and your men on the day of the explosion? Busy as always. Now I can keep track of every lad in here, but myself. Okay, I was in the palace at the time, applying for 5 PPGs. Okay. What were thoughts of the explosion? Freestylers for sure. Maybe one of the hired hags. Hags? A spellcaster focused on communicating with. Okay, I see. I just know they involved in this. That's all about the T-shirt for now. Freestyler, of course, you excuse me. Give him you a clap on the arm and laughs. Oh no, as guys, of course. That's a stupid thing to ask. I like that. I like what that you about you. This is pretty stupid. I'm not stupid. It is a bit, yeah, but man can learn by asking. Keep it inside you will only leave way of ignorance. So keep asking your awful and dumb questions, Mr. City Man. Such an insult. Cannot stand that. Don't call me dumb, you. Take a breath. Hmm. Please don't call me. I don't like that. Can't handle the banter, eh? Too bad. The hell? This is a place for men, not boys. He laughs. Casually rolling his eyes in the corner. I want to know more about alphas. You Where are you from, Dove? My life story, yeah? Oh my god, so much dialogue. What's this Van Embers thing? My family. Okay. Why did you end up becoming as girl? Chance mostly. I'm immigrated with some family members. I'm still young in my eyes. I'm coming to Norway suddenly being the world your 30s meant that you are old. Okay. Oh my god. I see. That's the way I like it. Do you think doves belong here on the surface? An incredible incendiary question. Doves all belong where there is good, honest labor. That is, in my view, all the along the as well as below. Okay. What do you think about humans? Like tall, skinny doves? Oh, look down at yourself. He stares at you for a moment sternly before bursting into laughter. We all different, Mr. Cityman. Trust me when I say that all creatures you meet around this strange coast of yours will always be some most something similar than we are different. Doves and humans, man and woman, devil origin. The party of Norway, the nationalists are clear lead and will be in until the city will. No, that's long gone. Okay. That sound like Arcan is bullshit. Best be careful of spouting that around us greens. I just don't know. We don't take kindly to do bad. Too bad. I see. Thank you for being transparent. That's all I needed to know. What if? What if? Okay, no. Let's not do that. And what's this? How does this thing work? Like actually, could I sabotage this machine? There is potential there. If you disrupt the calibration bad enough, you'd fuck up their entire production pipeline. Uh, I don't think I do this. Pull your arm about out of the machine. As you do, something sharp catches your sleeve. I must escape the maw of the beast. As you do, realize the sharp thing is not caught in your sleeve. It's caught in your fuck. As you rip your arm out with fast tug, the sharp thing rips along your arm. Ooh, a gash. Oh my god. A streak of blind fuck. Mr. Cleric, what are you doing? Success, it must return to the veins. Stop it. What the hell he's doing over there? He's trying to mess with the printer or something. I'm sorry. Do you realize how annoying it will be clean that up? Yes. And what the hell were you trying to tamper with the press? No, not on purpose. You know what? I'm not talking taking your eyes off you when you're near it. S- So go ahead, try doing that again, bitch. Listen to us, Etiman. Damn. Okay. I almost got killed. Let's get out of here. Okay, now we are in the. Okay. Okay, we can't go there. Okay. Sume's office. Okay. Almost dead, but not yet. Can't I interact with this? He's sleeping, right? What's this? Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, we should read this. From what you remember, it was a five-star it came out 2 years ago. Quite anti-democratic. So no people who were upset to have a magistrate use such terrible language. Ah, okay, put the book away. Empire, the fascist empire. Dangerous ideas. Fascism has led many cities astray and reads. It's almost like directly among along. Okay, but remember it is written by gnome. It's a what? A gnome. Okay, this is what's openly spoken about during training. But yes, it's a reporter. This follows misunderstood him as its message is misconstrued. Is the fault of the reader or the writer? The writer. It's both. That's that's indeed very ironic. Put the book away. Okay. Anything else? Behold. Okay. A scholar working out of the wall essentially where he is going and simply going very slowly and deliberately. He knows his expertise. Okay, it's a halfling. Esoteric is closely tied with the scholar's art. In the old days, no distinction between the two are made. But today, in the modern world, this side is all but winning. Okay, let's talk to him. Eighth executive office chair sleeping halfling. This is a scholar. Curse the gods to investigate his book collection. Good afternoon, citizen. Oh, he mutters. Elevated is his bushy eyes. He confused case. Life is pain. What? Terrible, terrible pain. Mutters and rubs his face. Wrinkles folds over. Are you? Look. He looks at you with his very expression. Then he rubs his nose and sips twice. Are you here for the invoice? What? The invoice. No, no, no. Oh, oh, hold on. I have already paid the invoice. You're here for something different. He leans in his face. I hope the Queen Goblin has no quarrel with the old scholar. He holds. Nah, we are here, city business. Yeah, I got some tea shop. There you're already dealing with interesting events. The city has been its fair share of great calamities over the year, and the tea shop explosion appears tiny in comparison. Tiny. Probably, but I have some questions regardless. Of course. Curiosity is absolutely vital for keeping the world brain in motion. So I commend you, cleric, and you as well as my goblin friend. Uh, he wields swear words like coastal winds. The halfling is wild in a funny, fun way. No, thank you. Your companion replies. You, a scholar, pleaded right. Me, yes. But what exactly do? Many things. Expertise of top alimbic alignments. Okay, I see. Expecting a psychoanalysis. He's a modern psychoanalysis is an offshoot of his method. What the Cividix method? You read a wonder of the clerical trade. It's a form of mind healing, as is called it. Okay. I know, truly horrifying. A recent friend of mine once told me this joke, and I apologize if it's too vulgar for your taste. But he sputters out the words through his chortles. Listen to the vulgar, right? Cleric and arcanist and a rogue delve into the lair of succubus. The fiend defeats all three men, throwing them in her dungeon. But she grows to fancy them, so she offers them a choice. For each man who can successfully satisfy her, she will let the man go. Otherwise, he speaks with little fits of laughter in between. She ends them, so to say. You actually haven't heard this one. Oh ho ho ho. What a ambitious tale to go on. So the three adventurers debate in which order to go. Eventually, the rogue and the arcanist decide the cleric should go first, as he is a virgin and will be at least likely to increase her standards. Okay, your goblin companion rubs his eyes for as he listens to this joke. The cleric, being divine and so on, prays to his gods and goes to the fiend's bedchamber. He comes out 10 minutes later completely unharmed and gives a thumbs up to his good friends, who of course both feel great sense of relief. The alchemist goes in next, confident and arrogant. If the cleric could do it, the fiend must be easy. Within a minute, his bones roll out of the bedchamber entrance, the man having been incinerated by hellish flames. Okay. The rogue is horrified but realizes obviously the arcanist overestimated his abilities. So, he carefully enters the bedchamber ready to put every ounce of effort into it. Less than a minute later, screams erupt from the bedchamber and Rogue's lifeless corpse falls out of the entrance. The cleric for the souls of his comrades and gather their remains for burial. The Sakuba steps out smoking a cigarette. She tells the cleric, your friend were really terrible. They were just fumbling about out there. At least you managed to touch it in a little. At least you managed to touch it in a little. To which the cleric said, you were truly an awful creature, and I will pray for your presence to be exorcised before the plane of existence every day until the day I die. Then, before he walks away, the cleric also adds, oh, but I did heal that horrible wound you had between. Hopefully, that makes you less evil in the future. The goblin is like, I get it. The halfling chortles loudly. My kind of humor, you might say. In short, you can view the succubus as an evil in the world which religious fervor would pray to repair. However, such reparations would often lead to not so optimal path. He keeps on laughing. For most simply, you could say it's a basic allegory of alignment itself. The cleric might well, for all intents, but his action cost the lives of both his comrades. Is that evil or is it good? And so on. Either way, psychoanalysis, yes, that's what we were talking about. It's about feelings, thoughts, memories, choices you have made, things that you happen to. Then you can they can bog you down, so to say, and the goal is the clinical practice. Is it to root that out is my in my patients' minds and help them aware of repressed negative baggage, if you will, so you can move forward more speedily. Sounds like removing curse. It's a in a metaphorical sense, yes. But it's not only the thing I work on here. I am currently exploring the dreams of animus. There's something to do with masculinity and femininity based on Semitic ideas. A dream of a man and a woman. You explore men and women, poor phrasing, but yes. Beyond that, I also focus a lot on my unverified theories. He slaps his knees and grins. The folk spirit, have you heard of it? Something he made up doesn't mean it's correct though. Sounds a collective folk view of mortality. No, it's seems back and squint. That's not actually that far off. You got ahead on you, cleric. The folk spirit is working title for my new thesis. Most of it, if you excuse me, and run fucking bullshit. Is a fancy name for folk. Okay? But in short, it's about each folk share a number of core communal archetypes or myths. I have traveled around the coast to collect as many tales, writing down thousands of stories previously only passed down orally, all to see how many well my theory holds up in the mind of so many folks. He clears his throat and leans back into the chair. Apologies, I'm frantic here. Let's put to stop to it. What do you want, cleric? Oof. Can you give me some mind healing? Of course. Can't you make time now? No, after a second not. Truth be told, I'm very overworked. I'm struggling with certain topic. All my frustrated is trying to avoid when even thinking about it. I'm focusing on specific civics, phases of ego. Okay, explain. Called Book of the Mind. It's my opinion, Civity's masterpiece in figurative sense. Oh, it's like, oh no, I have several copies. It's a rare edition of this book which considers a rumored so-called final foreword for Civity's himself. In this foreword, he apparently reveals a revelation about his categorization of psyche. specifically on topic of gender. Truly eldritch knowledge. Might be nothing, but it would highly interesting to get my grubby hands on it. You want to develop the idea? Yes, that is the idea. Lose back to the chair. The final sixth edition of the book is only printed in 10 copies. The publisher then hiked up the price in order to sell it to the collectors. How terrible. A scoreless social should be free level. Nothing is ever free, even if it's free. So you want me to find? She nods. He drank a bit too much the other night, and in desperation, I paid a diviner to cast locate object for me. Okay. I didn't expect anything, but it was very expensive. However, she actually found it. A copy of the book of mind is here, very close to the waterland view, and she even told me exact direction, about 40 meters straight down. It is in the city below. Yes, exactly. And you trust is even as well. The trust might be a bit strong of a word, but she is connected to freestriders. Okay. What is the name of the diviner? Lisa, I believe. She sniffs. She used to have a hut on the top of the freestrider building. To want, I it wandered away. I think wandered. Scadoodled, as they say. Esoteric house. This sounds like a quest. Move on. Sure, why not? So many side quests. Nell mutters to himself. Delve in the danger tunnels below and get me that book. Don't get yourself killed, and in exchange I will well, what the fuck kind of reward do you want? Uh um I want to teach me how to be a man. No, impossible. I have no idea myself. Pick something else. Magic item. He shall. I have books in rows. You know what? He says. The book itself is expensive and probably magical in some sense. Get me the book, let me have a look at the forward, and you keep the book afterwards. That will be a quest, right? I love the quest. I'm not an expert with what kind of weird shit is down there, but the city below is dangerous, so don't wander blindly. Good luck, Lyric. What decides what any of this means? There are theories. Some say it's the god, some say it's Joy himself who controls the parameters of this world of his. What do you think? I don't think. I had to guess. I would say something overlapping between the worlds. Does element matter? No. Oh, not in a real way. It's can be a tool, but if you cannot read it properly, seeing a man branded with chaotic evil means nothing. But if you learn, it can be used to understand very folk better. Uh, you can statistically expect a evil person to act in their own interest, and you can expect a good person to act in the interest of others. A smart man can use this to this advantage, while which is also an evil act, I believe. Funny how it goes. What can you change your element? Of course, any creature is capable of leaning in the axis depending on the day-to-day action. So the devil suggests he scratches is a bit more complicated than that. Look, l- like all things, it's messy. Let's say you're lawful evil. Okay. You think that being labeled as evil is bad for your business or your work prospect, as one might. So you choose to donate a large sum of money to a charity that will inevitably help thousands. You might even save some lives with some close point. Let him continue. In that case, you have performed objectively good selfless action for evil selfish reasons. So what happens next? He points to at you. Nothing. Ah, you remain lawful evil. But let's change the parameters. Instead, you are a lawful evil man who genuinely wishes to repent, to pay for many evil things you have done in your life before. This man performs actions in intention of selflessness. Then all of a sudden, it begins to shift in its alignment. Intention is all that matters. Yes. This effect is obviously been studied for centuries, is aptly being called alignment intent studies. Okay. Personally received my scholarships through studying delusional intent. We gathered a large amount of people, mentally unwell people, mostly from local prisons in post-war days, who truly believed in different worldviews than most others. For example, this one man certain that he had to kill his fellow man or the world would end. One murder a week. An extreme delusion. However, any detection spell showed to him to be neutral good, and if he felt terrible about all the murders he had committed. He was not selfish. In fact, he was more selfless than most, willing to perform acts that horrified him in order to save us all. Objective outcome of his actions mattered not. No more than the outcome of those actions of the person. My God, this game is a what you call it, a philosophical study. So what is so what if you understand? You're not smart and understand it. How do you end up at the alignment to begin with? What? Wait, does that mean everything I do is branded as chaotic? Of even this? Am I what I am? So you can will yourself into changing your alignment. In small sense, yes. Every act of speaking, no matter what you will say, it will always give you a very very small points in any direction. Although you can imagine trying to track out of it all, you would be insane. In theory, yes. Structure with you on top, obviously. Chaotic good. You're not gonna like it, but the goal is end up top, right? Win every conversation. Yeah, you should opt out. Neutral level. Interesting choice. I suppose it's strong to focus on yourself in the world of community and love. All stories, yes, all of them. Should I just stay quiet? Humans who live in the remote. Okay, is it? Oh, bro. Ah, yes. It lives with no clue. Be honest. Damn, this conversation is going on. But strategically, objectively, yes. That is a good question. Oh my god. Reproductibility analysis. Okay. Every culture is equally terrible. So, what type of collective consciousness? A very fancy how we phrase it, but I do look for that possibility distilling. I think I understand now. Gobbling processes are ready to hear a comment. Leans back in the armchair. I think you got something cool cooking here. I think your theory needs a lot of work. I think your about breeding was very conspiratory. I okay. Oh, do you? Is a quick nod. It would be not spend my old age here if I did not agree to in some deep sense. Thank you for listening to me rant, cleric. You as well, my goblin friend. You're welcome. Can death change your nature? Frown spread across his face. Necromancer's own tradition did not much study on this topic, and yes, death can. So, is there a soul? How the fuck do I know? Ghosts exist, of course, as do wraiths and other foul undead spirit things. Okay. But speak to dead does not. Uh, Probably yes. And one spontaneous here. I not heard such a thing, but why not? I got the question. Uh, what do you know about? Oh, horrific. So were you down the here when it happened? Yes. I think I was asleep, but sound woke me. Did you go check it out? No. Someone told me that it was like I have work to do here. Do you have anything about the rumors? You should not believe rumors, but yes, I did hear some nasty stuff. Some people seem to think only did it himself. The thing since he is missing others. Okay. Don't believe rumors. What do you think happened? Shrugs violently. I got other questions. Good. What are you voting this election? Why call it filthy? Have you ever seen a clean as glitch? Oh, he laughs at his own zone joke. The green banner is flown in strange context here in this Republican wet dream of ours. Haskellism is supposed to be about abolishing the entire structure of hierarchy. The history is driven by economic struggles, specifically the clash between classes. Asgul's end goal is a classless state society where everyone is equal. We need violent revolution. He frowns, looks genuine change to change this truly revolutionary break without existing order. There is no doubt about that. Then I will go home and piss myself and die, dreaming the next generation will have answers I do not. Do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment, not because this truly fascist riches in Asgard. Okay. So don't even try to bring out Asgard dream. He shies. I don't know, I'm an idiot. You figure it out. With a deep groan, he starts rubbing his hairy face. Okay. I'm voting for the new God King, Wizard Emperor. No. Me, of course. He nods. What is a cult? Come on, sell it to me. Why should you be the king? Do it. Show him I am. He sniffs. For something else, before I start ranting about surface movement, become pingless. A brave man. Thanks. Go on. I like those. Not satisfactory. Probably yes. Human don't do you think about ideology clearly wants well, of course. Allow women to vote. That's ridiculous. Why would they do that? I ask the same. A part of me thinks this is something of opportunism, but even still, why nationalists? Highly misogynistic statement. He should do better. Or is it simply a question of class? It probably is. Yes, probably. Am I allowed? You know, about your mom. Oh, sure. Oh, sure, I don't care. Well, you're my favorite, but her latest work has captivated me. But if you are the world's most feminine man, you would be the world's most normal woman in a woman's body. Oh my god, this guy is a redditor. This guy is a certified redditor. Yes, just like the organist I always said. Pain's success. That is universal. Universal. Okay. He sends your mind spinning. The world inside each mind needs to be diverse with both eco coder. There is a reason why a spell doesn't exist. I agree. What is love? Love? Let's start going. Pure calamity, dead and deadly and destructive. Its nature is to be perceived and foul. Okay. Guy is more fucked up than you are. Even my charisma is not happy with it. Do you know a lot about love? Sure, I do. My wife was certainly attest to it, despite my horrid nature. God bless you. Must be tiresome to have wife and kids. Interesting challenge. So, but it's worth it, right? Worth it. He slaps his knee, takes a breath, calming himself down for a punchline. Love is completely unpredictable and dangerous encounter, and I have yet to meet a sentient folk is not affected by it. And interestingly enough, I see no difference. It is a universal elf love, halfling love, devil love. True love is always irrational. It is finding the perfect inside of the imperfect and falling entirely into it, swallowed by it. Different folk might. Okay. Where did you say I should look? Okay. You're halfling, right? Give me your thoughts on Odile. He scratches his nose and nods up into the air. That bad, huh? Bad, no, understandable, inevitable. My homeland is a shell of broken people. Big chunk is they put up their historic wall he grants. Okay. Is most clean method of genocide, one of the radiant ghost. What will happen to them? Tomorrow nothing, in a decade not much. Fortnite will stand by the time I die in 30 or 40 years, but by the end of the new era, my homeland should be eradicated. That is my estimation. Did you live in the clanlands when the golden line was drawn? Yes. I can't be published though. No one wants to deal with the legal threats from the force. Even in Norway, isn't there resistance for fraud name? Of course, it's a whole damn mess. Kids do say that. Uh, he's correct. The Golden Hood is performing impeccably in the geopolitical play. Why do they want the Gladness so badly? The waves, yeah, it's a basic resource conflict. Or Amber, Electrum. The Celestial wants the magical rocks. How many esoteric clues? Okay. Are Celestial influenced in Norvik? Yes. They have a lot of soft power in the most trade mostly. What? Golden her the ancient land before. This is indeed what they're doing. Pure soft power expansionism. That's all I needed to ask. Kind of, but you're wrong. My work is the only thing that is interesting, I'm sure. That's all now. Thank you, citizen. Okay. Water lane. Uh, this robot cat has a unique body shape and could celebrate that. If you can understand you, sure. This is a griffin. This is somewhat intelligent, magnifical, magical beast. Simply can't speak with animals. Negotiate. You see the pool of drool from under. Oh wait, is that enters our warehouse? It kills no slightly
Hmm?
before you. Okay, you foolish pipette. Gets up on no. How many times must I make it clear? I require rest, or do you wish to taste my steel? Good morning. I apologize, oh great Griffin. You think me weak to flattery, eh? You may address me as Giorgio Valazantico. Master Giorgio Valazantico. Griffin would smirk, he would. Okay. Word will shred you. This beast lives on a pedestal. Thank you for getting out of the way. Welcome, biped. How now I am good mood after my nap. Go ahead. How do you get the name Giorgio? My father was my God. I see you are in better dire. That is correct, of course. Part of my kingdom. Vidia is the greatest city of the coast. Okay. Why do you call me biped? Why? Do you think what you are? Two-legged featherless biped. Do you disagree? No, it's factually correct. It is biped. What do you do around here? I had a scouting for both bipeds. I do not hold any interest from a value information. Okay, noticeable. Do you, who do you fly with here? A pet of your size possibility. He would find its owner below that. Got it. Sleep well until you showed up. Yes, I had a dream where I kept smacking bipeds like you around. It was wonderful. You kind of chunky. Fed well. Yes, thank you. I am very rich indeed. He didn't see that as an insult. Weird bird. That's all. Wait, what did it sound like to you? You essentially been squawking for a while. I would have laughed if, the noises are coming from the griffin didn't scare the shit out of me. Sure, let's go before the birds in the time to go. So, all right, what's here? Oh, is that Agent Vera fighter? Okay. Poster hemisphere. Okay, okay. Okay, what else is here? What's this? It's a mephit. Damn. So yeah, like cardio, something like that. I'll keep that in mind. Is there something I can do? Look, I'm bound here, you know. Higher orders. Puff smoke. Okay. Okay. Shield. Your skin is take off your right glove. Place your hand in front of smoke, right to the flames. Confidently you reach forth. Oh, Smoky boy, what the sighting are you doing? You can hand concentrate craft. God, this be damned, dude. This 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 is enough. Slowly remove your damaged hand from the fire. Your heartbeat screams in your ears, blood rushing, adrenaline pumping beyond your body. The smoke creature laughs wildly. You are awesome. Fuck it. I guess you are a elemental lord. I will look at the way you go ahead. Do whatever you want, boss. Something like that. Okay. All right. Let's talk with this guy. I mean, this girl. Is the Orc lady again? Beware of her manipulation. Lovely. Oh, oh, he blinks twice and then just nodding the ring of love. Yes, of course. Same to you. Damn it. He walks over the desk, grabbing a piece of paper. The way how we lost here, it probably holds a lot of useful stuff. If you ask, she will think mean something very difficult. I'm gladly report to you that the business with the dwarves was eventually solved after you left. Through entirely. Good job. Thank you. A contact of the place will help me recruit to Voreni. Okay. She yes. Nice. She chuckles. How is there anything that's gonna oh, crazy bird? But he, what do you know about him? He's a Yabu, speaks through those mimicry voices. Where can I find him? No clue. Never mind. Another question. Is there? I of course. Where we could have that arranged if you have some times, of course, security clearance and such. Unless suppose you can spread it up if you were to help me out with the matter of dealing with moment. Would you be interested? I can hear it out. Great. She walks out with a drawer and pulls out several papers. You got a perfect task for a strong prick like yourself. Stuffs the yellow document in your hand. AFAS. AFA? AFA. Accord. Okay. You want me to hand out pamphlet? Oh no. He taps the documents in your hands. These are legal documents for every clause in the local IFA. Very generous terms that will greatly assist the local corporation in growth and revenue stabilization. You you want me to hand out contracts? Yes, mostly for them to take a look at. Once we get three tall set business on paper, we will have a pre-election quota that will make our bosses very happy. The business, huh? Of course. If you want to deliver them for more, just go ahead. Okay. I have something to report. Oh, do you? This will destroy everything you ask us I have worked for. Oh, please to be. It seems he one of the coming working for there. A lot of whole hideout in there. Well, that sounds very illegal. It is. This is a very good information. Very good, in fact. She just a little book beside her and start writing it down. Thank you very much. Letting us know. Like I will be take care of it. I recommend not speaking about it too much as to not to alert any of them. We want to catch them red-handed as close to the election as possible. You don't need help with that? Oh no, not at all. We will send the force take care of the road right at the moment of fortunate time. Again, thanks again. This will make higher ups very happy. This will obviously make happy. Yeah, not too bad. You'll be ready in time, of course, as soon as you finish the burst. You have burned your friends. Hmm. That will just do. He burned his friends. Oh well, that's fine. Didn't think you had those. Anyways, the arrow put a stop to any official investigation. Even had this guardian place a lock. Oh, you mean it here? Yes, the celestial pet. She's no pet. She's a powerful woman. Powerful, yes, woman. Though I think the definition might be stretched. I have had displeasure to deal with few times. Okay, she opens the areas for you. Mine no real casualty found in a quick search of premises. The flames were put down within an hour. I will indicate the flames appeared alongside the light explosion. A few unnamed person also mentioned the flames were blue for short moment. Blue flames, huh? The rest goes along with the info. Good to have this collaborated. Hey, all this fish files. We have our source too, my friend. Blue flames. You're not the first one to mention that to me. Indeed, clearly indicates some kind of magical origin. I'm sorry, I mean esoteric. Esoteric origin. She nods. And you didn't have any other witness recorded? No, I'm afraid. We heard the halfway header and rightness identify himself. A frank fellow. Nothing more. Goblin muttered something to himself. A stupid fucking name along with some fatalities. How quick was the search afterwards? She spoke. Apparently only 10 minutes. Damn, that's quick. So I guess with the online order it is okay, that is good. Thank you for the info. Uh what's with the thing in the fireplace? It's not a thing, don't mind him, he's harmless. I don't think. Okay, I see. Okay, that really sounds like a magazine tale. I'm serious, there's a griffin upstairs. Yes, I thought it sounded funny as all. Who owns it? One of a temporary guest. And it just sleeps there all day. For now, he will heading out after the election. Can't wait. Is it annoying to deal with? Yes. Let's fill me with knowledge. Okay. Okay. Uh, my favorite topic. You, you're your own favorite? Really? She's avoiding subject, pretending not to hear what you said. Make her very comfortable. Hit her with the perfect line. Uh, just did it. Perfect line, right? You got this. I do. You do. Say, I think there's a way more to you than most people assume. I want to figure you out. Figure me out, you say. Shakes her head, and you can't help but let a grin sneak into her face. Your insistence is a bit endearing, I'll admit. So fine. A date with the helmed human sounds like a rather memorable night, doesn't it? Nice job, Strat. You will just have to find out. The process arms. Well then, now, with that settled, one step closer to true victory. I have this or that. So little something left behind with my superior during the latest visit. Don't touch it, please. That's all for now. Thank you. Okay, we got a date and everything. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go through this because I don't think anything will. Okay. All right. I think unity in spirit as both and rise and fall. It sounds like what a beautiful idea. Truly lovely. So doves had been pressure cooked in wealth inequality for too long, while also having access to information about better system. This sounds like Asgard's propaganda. Every tale in purpose is a form of propaganda, and this one goes back even further. Okay. He was a man. Vesgal was a man blessed by divine force. What happened there? How many exactly? Millions. How many millions? Exact number hard to tell. As it had a slow start. Okay. The monarchies were awful, but the system killed too many people. We should have left the monarchies as they were. They were modern. They more anyhow. It was worth it. We need radical change or the free tigers. We need to argue among ourselves for another decade or so. Yes. Enduring, cast out below of our guardians. Tell me about mass power. Change their mind. Alters ability score modifiers on text. Provides modifiers increased and negative modifier decreased by 1. Together we are strong. While you have full health, whenever you take damage, those dice are rolled with disadvantage. Tell me more about Asgalian endurance. Uh, Every 3 hours spent being exhausted, you lose 1 level of exhaustion. Okay. Okay. Now I am mass media propaganda. Alters ability score modifiers. Okay. Oh, I see. That's a very big dexterity check. I'm gonna get that dexterity check done. Nothing's here as well. All right, I think we will take a break from now for now, and we will play the rest of the game in the next session we have. I'll save over here. All right, guys. See you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and we will seeing you in the next one.